Hey everyone, greetings. This one's a little bit different. This one I got some downloads. Let me digress, and just call in the beautiful holy angels, divine spirits, Most High God, always shielding and protecting me when I'm doing any type of divination and tapping in to collective energies. Okay. Thank you, Ashe. You might have already seen the video I did before this one. Um, so they'll all have like a different title or like a different picture. But guys, listen, check them all out, like them, share them. And if you think there's somebody that might benefit from hearing from that message, just share it with them, right? Okay? You know how we do? We just listen. We over here just spreading the love. That's it. There's all that other stuff we don't really have time for. We definitely don't got time to be complaining, knowing that the universe always provides. So I always want to just give that ashe first, right? Y'all eating your meals, ashe, give thanks. Even thanking your organs in the morning, thanking yourself in the shower, using that shower as your silver light, all right? Already tapped into the messages. But this download, I had to write it down because I was like, wow, where are we going with this? Spirit was showing me Disney characters. So I don't know if it's just somebody really loves Disney, those movies, but I think it was something a little bit deeper that these things that are put out, on TV, whether they are anime, whether they are animation or on a lot of these sci-fi movies and things, they are getting these messages from somewhere. Obviously, somebody's doing some strategic research, and they're not just putting things together to put things together, right? So there's something really big, or there's something that's heightened around that, and not just promoting. I'm not promoting actual Disney, but these particular movies came into an actual message that some of these things, the collective is playing out in real time. So I'll just name them all first and just kind of break them down a little bit. I don't think that this is going to be too long, but it was Sleeping Beauty was first. And I was like, Sleeping Beauty, why are we just like, and sometimes I just get these messages. I could just be at work, I could be cooking, I could be cleaning, and you guys maybe get these same type of downloads, especially when you're in tune with spirit, you're in tune with the Most High God. And then you just, you start getting these messages, especially if you're somebody that is supposed to be voicing this and using your heck, or somebody that's supposed to be sharing these messages. So Sleeping Beauty, Your Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent, Little Mermaid, and Rapunzel. So I think even before I heard the Sleeping Beauty, I heard True Love's First Kiss. So maybe even Shrek. Okay, that I just heard that, but I didn't have that written down. But True Love's First Kiss. Okay, and I was just like, why are we talking to me about True Love's First Kiss? And then it was Sleeping Beauty. And then I just kind of started Googling, like, some things when I get these messages, I'm enticed to kind of look them up, or even see like what is the dark side of these Disney movies, or what is the spiritual meaning behind something, opposed to just looking at what they say the actual meaning is. I guess taking it to the next level, right? So with Sleeping Beauty, she needed True Love's First Kiss to wake her up. All right. So there's that energy of maybe a high level soulmate coming into your energy, or you just experiencing True Love's First Kiss. But with True Love's First Kiss, it also made me think of mother energy, right? Because who is the first person that you see when you come out of the womb, right? Besides, let's eliminate where spirits, like those lights are kind of false lights when when you're in a hospital room. Guys, stick with me. I am seriously going somewhere. But there's something with that forced light when we're in the delivery room, when you're having birth. So somebody could be having a child for the first time. I just heard that. So, congratulations. But somebody may be really thinking, maybe they wanting that light a little bit dimmer or wanting to have a home birth. But when you come out, you're given to your mother, right? Your mother is your first love. The mother is giving that first initial kiss. All right. So there's this energy with mother energy has been really coming to me significantly in many, many, many levels. And, if we really look at as far back, there's times where mother and daughter could be really close, or this mother-daughter, I'm having spiritual belt, excuse me, or mother and daughters could have this rivalry. Where did that, and then I asked, when I was seeing this true love's kiss and sleeping beauty, and then the energy with the mother, your mother being your first love, then I said, well, and then seeing this rivalry or this competition of this mother-daughter energy. And this is playing out, even if it's not biological mother-daughter, there's the energy of this elder woman or older woman versus younger women. Like, you would think that this would be more of a team opposed to this divide as like, oh, well, she's older, she's washed up, and this one's the young one, and she's young and perky. Young and perky is dumb. Older and wise is intelligent and smart because she's already been through some things. So to not have that respect for these women is almost, it's real disrespectful, right? So I don't know what this, and there's this energy of the not having respect or not honoring the mother energy, the mother being your first love, your first true kiss. So with the Sleeping Beauty, I said, okay, so we know as above, so below, right? As something is where a mother's cultivating her daughter, really wanting to bring her daughter into womanhood, society at some point, there's a shift that happens, because then it's just like, oh my God, a teenage daughter, now she's rebellious, she's smelling herself, she's turning into, as Americans, we don't really have a certain culture like other cultures, when the girl turns 12, or, there's the Puerto Ricans when the daughter turns 15 or sweet 16. You got those things, and I'm sure other coaches have things that I can't really name. But if you just American, there's no ceremony that happens when the young girl gets into her menstrual, right? Where the women are all coming together and even forming a circle, coming, showing support, showing love, embracing her into her womanhood, right? And that's not to say it doesn't happen for the males either. There isn't a circle of males initiating a young boy when he's coming into his thing. So, it was just this conversation with me and the Most High and with my guides, and, just really me questioning, what is this energy? What are you wanting me to really convey and bring this forward? And maybe it's just to bring awareness to this, that maybe somebody wants to start some sort of rites of passage for mothers and daughters. There's a healing that has to happen with the mothers and daughters. And again, I always see, and it's natural for me to see the beauty in everything, and throughout life the ugliness gets thrown at me, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm saying? Like, damn, I was naive to that. I wouldn't think somebody is like that. It is very, Not now, but it at one point was hard for me to like, how can a mother be so jealous and envious of her daughter that literally, she's blocking abundance from her. She's blocking certain manifestations from happening. We go through life, and it's not to say we're doing this victim thing like you blaming mom or dad, right? Because if you're at this point, you have already done your healing with your parents. You have already have forgiven them, seeing them as human beings that had to raise a human being, which obviously we know is not easy. So it's not to say, it's not. This is definitely not about blaming anybody for what it is. There's other energies, right? And it's just like, again, making this awareness. Where do these energies come from that want to separate this mother daughter or make this competition, right? I've always seen the most loving part. And there's the energy where young girls do want attention from their mothers. You do have mothers who are cold. The Queen of Swords, or even the Queen of Swords in reverse, or the Queen of Cups in reverse. And now, imagine that type of mother, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, very, very, very challenging with the Sleeping Beauty, True Love's Kiss. But this mother seeing her daughter to be able to, and if you was a child that got a lot of attention, right? That people just was gravitating, and the mother wanting to block that and or use that energy. There's also this energy behind that I needed to ask, why are you bringing Disney characters to me? Somebody is wanting or has exposed their children to acting or to film or to modeling, like a very good looking, charismatic type of child. We're also going to start seeing these adults, actors and actresses. What's going to be exposed is the parents, how the parents were the ones that damn near pimped their children's. They're the ones who, like, listen, my child will do anything, even if the child didn't want to play like in a horror movie or a movie that just took a lot of their essence away from them. Something that we don't look at. We don't see the behind the scenes stuff for some reason. We always see what that finished product is. So somebody is really needing, and I don't know if this message is just for a few people or somebody that is wanting to put their child on Disney or put their child and children acting or modeling. There's some sort of being very aware and being very careful of what that energy is. Beauty and the Beast came down to the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy, having this soul contract, this bond, this past life connection that I'm feeling with some of the collective on here. There is an energy that you keep finding each other in each life. There's the energy of, if you saw Beauty and the Beast, he was very vulgar to her. He was very controlling, very demanding, very mean. Didn't want to let her go back and see her family. Whoever's seen the movie. And then she ended up seeing who he really was past that hard interior, right? Seeing who he was on the inside. Seeing past that beastly type of rough, hurt energy, that spell that was put on him. All right. For some, there are mothers who have put spells on their son. They've come into these contracts. We are in this realm with certain individuals that we've came in here, past life from, other past lives, to clear these type of things out. So there's things that are being cleared out, and there's things that are being played out, and we see them, even though it looks so like, oh my God, that's a kid movie, it's kiddie-ish. There are messages and gems behind that. So somebody is maybe needing to look at what that energy is. Maleficent, which it was, she was a dark feminine, she was a dark goddess, but she was not in her essence evil. She was pushed to be evil. When she had the little girl, she had the daughter, she fell in love with her instantly. That is who, I don't remember the daughter's name in Maleficent, right? Maybe again, watch these things or Google what's the energy behind it, right? If you are into decoding and dissecting things, right? If you're into doing that, break these things down esoterically, not just seeing it for what it was. Maleficent was not evil. She had her heart broken. She was betrayed, right? And then in a lot of these scriptures, what they have done to Mother God, or calling her in the Bible Mother Whore, and Lilith and Medusa, the Kalima, you see that, they are automatically portrayed as these dark, evil women. And if you find out and you do your research, that was brought out of them. That is another side to them, right? So somebody watching, you could be like a dark horse, right? You could be somebody that really comes off very soft-spoken, very meek, very, very polite. You always was told, watch your manners. You don't just question everything. You don't question your man. But something has crossed that line, and it may have crossed the line with your children, that now and understand what your darkness is, right? You're not out here just hurting individuals. That whole love light, turn the other cheek bullshit is not that. It's not it. It's not it. That's what has been blocking and suppressing that mother energy, right? So there's this essence of healing, this energy with your mother, if this is something that resonates, where your mother is of a lower frequency and resonates in dark, wicked energy, and healing that energy, praying for her that she comes into organic love light energy. And I strongly feel like some of these darker, and I don't mean divine dark, I mean wicked dark. I have to use that terminology for people to understand, because automatically when you hear dark, you think evil, and that's the opposite of that. I always give the analogy, the darkness when you was in your mother's womb for 9 months growing, you was not in the light, you was in the dark and brought to the light, right? So we are in, tapping into, it's time to tap into your dark feminine energy to assist mother energy into the light. I'm talking about mothers that put spells, curses on their daughters, hexes on their daughters, curses on their daughters, black magic on their daughters out of jealousy and envy, because they understand your position in this realm and what you are clearly here to do. And part of that is the healing. Maleficent, when her daughter was put under that spell with the spinning thing and the needle, it was her kiss. It was her kiss that broke the spell. It wasn't the prince. It wasn't the prince, right? So these fairy tales, which they're called fairy tales, but a lot of people are playing these scenarios out. A lot of these stories, mythical stories, are being played out in real time, right? And some of them go back so far. That's how they're able to make these movies and make these cartoons. And they really could put some stuff in the cartoons more than anywhere else, because it's already portrayed. Oh, that's kiddie stuff, right? Tap into your inner child. Tap into your imagination is where your magic is where that healing to be able to assist your mother out of that low frequency. Now, you can only do but so much, right? If that is her contract to be your opposition, to be your villain, then maybe all you could do is I thank you. I thank you for being the vessel that brought me into this realm. But I may have to cut that cord with that mother or with that family member and or with that counterpart, male or female, that keeps coming into this realm. And y'all keep meeting in each lifetime. Y'all keep meeting each other. It is a contract, right? So it's deeper than this surface and these labels that we keep giving each other. I don't want this to cut off. So the Little Mermaid, that broke down with the walking, right? She wanted to come, so somebody who may resonate or come from the line of Mama Wata, come from the line of Yamaye, come from that line of the mermaids and the mermans, the water beings, right? There's maybe a strong connection with that, right? But needing and wanting to walk amongst the humans. So some sort of demigods, something to that nature, that you're wanting to walk, that you're wanting to walk along. You're not like everybody else. Stop trying to be like everybody else, because you are so unique. And in all essence, people are not really sharing with you that they want to be with you. The Little Mermaid fell in love when she met that human, that man, and she wanted legs, right? So not giving your power away for somebody else. In all essence, the part where the father had to let her go, to have her own experience. So, it's that essence of having to walk the path that you need to walk, even if it does not seem like something everybody else would agree with or approve with. All right. And I mean, I'm sure these things, I could get a lot deeper. I don't want to make this video so long. So maybe another time I'll break that down again. But even with the different species, there's something with different species that maybe that you resonate with, not being of just being human, right? There's something more to this than that. Okay. And then Rapunzel, back to this dark mother, Rapunzel, that stepmother. So something with the stepmother, foster mother, adoptive mother, auntie, sister, somebody that raised you like a mother or a mother should be. Taking that essence, when every time she brushed her hair, that's what kept the evil witch youthful, was brushing the young girl's hair. So taken from that, these things are being transmuted, where women are coming into your life where maybe you didn't have the best experience with women. Now that you have really found yourself and you really understand discernment, now when it's time for you to receive a teacher, there's a feminine teacher that is coming in that will not siphon your energy, because she knows what it is. So for somebody, be very careful who you let give you readings. They will give you a reading but won't say everything, because they see how powerful you are. For some of you guys, listen, I know it might be fun and everything. You can give your own self your own reading. All right. So that mother energy of draining, wanting to drain your sexual energy, your essence for them. This is the time for you to constantly do reversal magic on that. Do reversal magic, sending your mother's womb some healing, love, and light. Sending your own womb some healing, love, and light, and shielding and protecting your sexual energy is only sacred for you. That cannot get robbed by that mother energy. But the divine feminine energy is you're receiving right now. So people are literally wanting to do things for you, no matter where you go. They even when you don't need assistance, people are just, can I help you with this? They just want to do things for you. Don't be afraid of that energy, because this is something that you're manifesting. If you're manifesting, receiving, and when things start coming towards you, you can't mistrust that and take that for somebody just wants something. Obviously, you know discernment. So you know when somebody is doing something just because they want something. Please, please, please trust in that energy. All right? Hexes and spells from what the wicked evil mothers have done those cords are being cut easily now, more than ever. All right? You are very, 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 very protected, and your time here on earth means something. We are collectively doing the work energetically, right? So taking that time and calling in the Most High God, Mother God, calling in Mother God, right? Being of assistance to her as her daughter, right? These shifts are turning around. All right? So beautiful, loving energies. I'm going to talk to you guys in another video. Ashe.